Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com is coming to you live for some more SAC Conference Showdown basketball action. Right now, we'll send you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and, of course, the wonderful national anthem.
Northrop continues to promote good sportsmanship with our coaches, players, cheerleaders, and spectators on a daily basis. We have the potential for a great contest tonight. Let's make it happen with your positive support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise, face the American flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now the starting lineup for our girls' SAC contest this evening. First for the visiting Snider Lady Panthers. Starting at a forward, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Alana Hurst. Starting at center, a 5'11" senior, number 44, Kyla Covington. Starting at one guard in the 3-guard Lady Panthers offense, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Dejanay Hinton. Also in the guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 23, Delisha Davis. And at the other guard spot, a 5'8" junior, number 31, Hannah Barnes. Coaching the Lady Panthers, Mr. Greg Friend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Northrop Lady Bruins. Starting at a forward, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Brianna Douglas. Starting at center, a 6' junior, number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams. Starting with one guard spot, a 5'7" junior, number 23, Morgan Hughes. Also on the guard, a 5'5" junior, number 14, Ariel Fletcher. At the other guard spot for the Lady Bruins, a 5'3" junior, number 2, Riley Dubé.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana High School basketball fans. Doubleheader here at Northrop High School, courtesy of Athletic Director Bob Schenk, always an outstanding host here at Northrop High School. This is going to be an up and down game, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hold your breath. You will pass out from the speed that will be out on the floor here tonight. Both squads average just over 60 points a game. They can flat out put the ball in the bucket. Outstanding defender for Snider to watch is number 3, Alana Hurst. That's the senior. As we are just seconds away from tip here at Northrop High School. Snider will start with the tip. This is SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Northrop High School. And we'll start the game with the turnover. Big matchup to watch is number 44, Kyla Covington, for Snider, and number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams. It's going to be an outstanding matchup here at Northrop High School. There's Naomi Dubé, along with Brianna Douglas, Ariel Thatcher, Morgan Hughes, and of course Tiny Williams. They pull it back out. 2-3 zone, back rim, no good. Look at the hustle by Tiny Williams to come get the bucket. Back out. And we have a travel, another turnover back-to-back. Each squad, it's a turnover on their first possession here to start the contest. 7:04 on the clock, 0-0 your score. Snider back out, up top, Delasia Davis along with Alana Hurst, Dejanay Hitton, Hannah Barnes, and Kyla Covington. Another turnover, 3 straight. Rebound, Tiny Williams, still can't to go. Can't box out the Bruins, and Brianna Douglas, she'll head to the charity stripe for the first 2 of the game. Brianna Douglas averages just over 12 points a game for first-year head coach Rashida Ray, 8-5 overall, and 3-2 in the conference. Snider also being led by a first-year head coach Greg Friend, 9-3 in his first year, 4-1 in conference, 1-2, and another offensive rebound, and the bucket by Thatcher. Rusher defense. And we'll go out of bounds. Where are we going here? All right, we'll go to Black. Snider with the ball, they'll inbound. As we try to correct these technical issues here, ladies and gentlemen. Dribble drive, cut off. Has to cut back out as Dejanay Hitton now hands to Davis. Leading scorer is Covington. She's yet to touch the ball. She averages 20 points a game. Hurst up top. No shot clock in the state of Indiana, just under 6 minutes. 3-0 your score. Northrop on top. And a foul called on the floor. Check it, it'll be a shooting foul. Covington now to the line.
And the line number 44,
Kyla Covington. Talented senior, 5'11" senior with good touch. Knocks down the front end. And hits them both.
So we have a trainer to the Snider bench, trainer to the Snider
Oh,
bench.
man, got away with the travel. A nice scoop up and lay in. That time from Thatcher. Her second bucket and a steal, and to the charity stripe she will go. Ariel Thatcher, a one-person wrecking crew right now on the floor for the Bruins.
Calls number 3, Alana Hurst.
It's on the front end. 6-2 your score. 5:27 left in this first quarter. Hurst can't get it to go, but she'll head to the line now. That'll be the second team foul on Northrop. Let's see who they pin that on. Hurst to the line.
Number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams. Number 3, Alana Hurst at the line.
Hurst to the line. She will shoot a pair.
Number 21, Kayla Woods checking in.
That's on the first, cuts it in half. Second up for Hurst. As we have a cut, I believe. And they do have blood on the court here at Northrop, so they'll have to get a trainer out on the court to get that cleaned up here at Northrop High School. Big shout out to host athletic director Bob Schenk. Always does a great job here at Northrop High School, putting on a great events and exhibitions here, whether it be inside in the gymnasium or out. SummitCitySports.com is live. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching right here. Jake Atkinson on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play as we continue to try to work on the connection here at Northrop High School. 6-3 is your score right now, 5:18 on the clock. Trainer out on the floor, cleaning up the blood. As we'll take a short break as they clean it up here. So it looks like the referees and Hurst will icing up the shooter. She misses but rebounded. Story of this first quarter has been offensive rebounds by both squad. 6-3 your score. Rebound, here comes Thatcher. She'll pull it up at the timeline. Pull up, 17-foot jumper, no good, rims out, rebounded by Covington. Pushes now, Davis. DeLasia Davis knocked away by Thatcher. Hurst, little baby jumper, got it, and Hurst with 3 points now for the Panthers. They pull within one. We have Thatcher down. Here we'll take a short break while they tend to the Northrop Lady Bruin.
Number 15, Rain Frankel checking in for the Lady Bruin.
And that's a welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's a tough break there for Northrop. Hopefully Ariel Thatcher's okay. She's an outstanding guard here for head coach Rashida Ray. 6-5 your score. Having some difficulties here with our connection. We'll continue to work them out as we progress. Into the game now for the first time is number 23, Morgan Hughes for Northrop. And nice take, can't get it to go. Great box out by Covington. And the rebound. They head the other way. Davis, good kick out. Hinton, off glass, can't get the roll. And out of bounds off Snider. Will go to Northrop, 4:05 on the clock. 6-5 your score.
Timeout, Northrop, full timeout.
And a timeout called by head coach Rashida Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, while enjoying the action tonight, please remember to stay in the stands and off the court at all times.
We'll take it with them here. SummitCitySports.com is live.
Unless the event staff gives you permission. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com is live, courtesy of Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. Here's Ryan Yanko, who's just checked in the game for Thatcher. Ball knocked away, picked up, and a foul on number 23, DeLasia Davis, a sophomore.
Foul number 23, DeLasia Davis.
That is her first, and the team's second, as we'll go inbounds near to Dubé. Goes baseline, just dribbled it off her leg. Turnover for Northrop. We'll go out of inbounds to Snider, 3:49 on the clock here in the first quarter. It's Davis. And a nice look, and Covington finishes. Covington now with 4 of her squad's 7. They take the lead for the first time, does the Lady Panthers. And the 3 ball. Dubé with the 3. Northrop answer, 9-7 your score. Covington, good look to Barnes, pump fake and a travel. Must have shuffled that pivot. We'll go inbound.
Number 14, Ariel Thatcher, back in now for Northrop.
Rashida Ray wants Hughes out and Yanko in. They get it corrected. 3:04 on the clock. There's Yanko. Look for Dubé. Douglas down low. Now Tiny Williams up top. Covington's going to back off though. And a push down low on Hurst.
Number 3, Alana Hurst.
That's her second. That's a big call there on the senior leader. Inbound, Yanko. Douglas. Good screen. And the drop step. Beautiful move by Bree Douglas. Brianna Douglas now with 3, 11-7 your score. 2:38 left in the first. Covington at that right elbow, one dribble right to the cup. Tried to spin it in, couldn't get it to go, and she will head back to the line where she hit both her free throws early
Number 21, Kayla Woods.
in that first.
At the line, number 44, Tyler Covington.
That's the first foul on number 21, Kayla Woods. Team's third. Covington can't get that one to go.
Number 3, Mackenzie Snider.
Checking in for Snider.
Number 32, Delaney.
Number 34, excuse me, number 32, Delaney Rice. Covington, 2 of 3 in this first. Make it 3 of 4. Pull Snider within 3, 11-8, 2:26 on the clock. It's a high dribble from Yanko. She's gonna get that swiped. Nearly turned over in the corner. Good dribble drive, pull up, and got it. Oh, that was Thatcher back in the game, limping a bit. And then Yanko pulled up, grabbed the jumper, 13-8, biggest lead for the Lady Bruins. 2:07 on the clock. Covington off glass, that went. He's gonna say it on the foul, on the floor. That's gonna be on Covington. Called for the hook on the dribble drive. Covington's first, team's fifth. Here comes Thatcher. Along with Mackenzie Snider, Yanko, Dubé. Snider can't hit it. And Woods, we're gonna bounce to the Lady Panthers. 1:49 on the clock. Calls out the play. Does Davis. Outstanding point guard, just a sophomore. Averaging 4 a game. Great steal. Thatcher, that's her second of the game, that picked the pocket again. Delasha Davis. Outlet to Barnes. Nice drop pass to Covington, who put in the bucket. Nice look. 1:22 on the clock. Snider within 3. Dubé dribble drive, blocked by Covington. And we have a travel. Travel on Northrop, out of bounds. We'll head back to Snider with some momentum. 1:16 on the clock. Davis, Barnes hitting Covington. And number 32, Delaney Rice, the freshman, in for Snider. Nice look to Covington. Can't get the roll. Nearly got her on board, knocked away. Here comes Northrop. Yanko. Into the paint, kicked it. What a steal. Delasha Davis once again, another steal. That's third unofficial. Good kick out. Hinton, can she hit it? Got it. Dejanay Hinton with the 3 ball. Tied up at 13, 42 seconds on the clock here in the first. Thatcher. It's a screen from Woods. Coach Friend wanted a 5-second call. 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Covington. Outlet and the finish from Hinton. Dejanay Hinton with 5 now. First lead for Snider, 15-13, 13 seconds on the clock. 10 on the clock. Dubé, grab dribble, may have got away with the push off. Block though, tried to outlet from Covington to Hinton. Hinton is fouled from behind before the buzzer. That will be the 4th team foul on Northrop. Well, that will end the quarter, I would presume. As the referees have a conversation. And let's see what they decide.
Number 15, Ray Frankel.
And let's see if they put time on the clock, if they're going to end. So they're going to put 0.8 seconds back on the clock, left in the first. Snider ball, a chance. Need a tip. Or a catch and shoot real quick. 15-13, Snider with their first lead of the game. Delaney Rice, inbound, Davis, and that's it. You got to catch and shoot with 0.8. It's got to be immediate. So at the end of 1, your score, the Snider Lady Panthers started slow, but now up 2 over the host squad, the Lady Bruins. Here, SummitCitySports.com is live.
Northrop Athletics would like to thank alumni Jeff Sabeka, owner of several area Subway stores, for his support of Northrop Athletics. His support has brought many new benefits to our extracurricular programs. Visit any of his locations on Coldwater, Coliseum, Stellhorn, or Georgetown.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com.
On possession, the Lady Bruins are inbound to begin the second quarter of play.
Brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. Coming live from Northrop High School. Second quarter, 8 more minutes left in this first half. 15-13, Snider with their first lead. Dubé off a couple of screens. Jumper, no good. Good rebound by Snider, and then a foul on Barnes. That will be the 16th foul on Snider.
Foul number 31, Hannah Barnes. Number 3, Mackenzie Snider at the line.
7:47. Snider to the line. Gets the roll. Snider's first point. Pulls within 1. Hits them both. Does Snider. Tied back up at 15. Here's some full court pressure from Northrop. They throw it right over the top of the press. Pull up from 10. Got the roll. Nice pull up by number 10, Dejanay Hinton, the senior. Now with 7, and the steal. Hinton with the steal and the theft. Now takes it Davis. And we'll have a shooting foul on Northrop. That will send number 4, Kaylin Pickens, who just checked in, averages nearly 9 a game for head coach Friend.
Number 4, Kaylin Pickens at the line.
Pickens. Bottom on the first. Kaylin Pickens. 51% from the charity stripe, hits both of those attempts. Snider back with a 4-point edge. Douglas. Nice curl dribble, backed it in on Covington, put it over the top, no good. Covington with the rebound, outlet, and stolen by Hughes. Here comes Dubé. 19-15. Crossover, stayed with, did Hinton. Now Brianna Douglas. Snider. Douglas. That's a 2, foot on the line, no good. Rebounded by Hinton. Hinton pushes, Davis. Davis pushed it all the way by herself and laid it in. Galasia Davis, and will get hit with the foul on the attempted steal. 17 foul, we'll shoot some free throws. The 1 and a bonus, 6:34 left in this first half. 21-15, Snider on top.
Number 2, Naomi Dubé at the line.
That one spins out, so can't hit the front of the one-on-one, but they get their own rebound. Dubé, that's a 3. Can't get it to go. Battle for the board comes down. Pickens to Covington. Tough catch. May have been useful to use a dribble there just to gather herself. With 6:22, we'll stay on that end with Snider up by 6.
Alicia Tiny Williams back in for the Lady Bruins.
Up top, Pickens. 6:19 left in the second. Front rim, no good. Box out by Barnes, and the putback, no good. No call either. Barnes goes to the court, and that'll be a jump ball. We'll stay with Snider on the possession arrow. 6:09 left.
Number 3, Mackenzie Snider, checking in now for Northrop.
Hannah Barnes. Hinton, Davis, Covington, Pickens, and Hinton. Barnes, dribble drive in the paint, pull up from 8, can't get it to go. Covington, to battle for the board, we'll go out of bounds to the Lady Bruins, 6 minutes left in the half. Snider up by 6. And a man here for Snider. Brianna Douglas. Up top, Snider. Near side, Hughes. Hands to Dubé, pulls back. They wanted Brianna Douglas down low on this near side block. She pops out. Hands to Thatcher, and a reaching foul on Pickens. Galen Pickens will hit with the personal. That's the 18th foul. We'll shoot the 1-and-1 again.
Number 22, Peyton Gorman, checking in for Snider.
That will send Ariel Thatcher to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. She is 1 of 2 from the charity stripe.
Number 14, Ariel Thatcher at the line.
Thatcher, front end. Hits the front end, 54% on the season. Can't tell it from that stroke. Thatcher will get her second attempt. Pulls her squad within 5. Make it 4, nice looking free throws there. For Thatcher, still limping a little bit, the junior. Rolled her ankle there in the first quarter, 5.5 left, 21-17 your score. Near side, Pickens, short corner jumper, can't get it to go, rebounded by Brianna Douglas. Dubé push, low dribble, spins, all the way to the cup, up and in. What a take by Dubé, outstanding take.
That's good. Foul is number 4, Kaylin Pickens.
So Pickens with the foul, Dubé to the line to try to convert on the 3-point play. Pulls her squad within 2, could make it a 1-point game. (21-20). Snider on top by 1. Coach Friend having some fun with the officials. Covington, beautiful move, and fouled with a beautiful drop into the paint. She'll head back to the line.
Foul number 5, Brianna Douglas.
Foul is on Douglas. That is her first, team 6.
4, Tyler Covington at the line.
(21-20), 5:04 remaining in this second quarter. Head coach Rashida Ray in her first year really has the kids' attention. You could tell it. Covington hits that. 22-20, 5 minutes remaining in the half. Hughes, good look to Douglas. Douglas. Covington with good defense. Douglas. And beautiful spot to Yanko. Dropped in the 10-footer. Rain Yanko, nice. Rain Franco, beautiful job. As that's a 3-ball. Dejanay hitting her second 3 of the contest. 25-22, 4.5 left in the half. Battle for the loose. Covington comes down with it. Davis kicks it out. Hinton, 3-ball, same spot she hit one earlier, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Gorman. As she checks in for the first time, a freshman for head coach Friend. Pickens alone, that's a 2. No good, rebounded by Thatcher. Thatcher comes out, good look up top to Douglas. Douglas with the left hand.
Basketball number 5, Brianna Douglas.
Brianna Douglas, just under 4 minutes, pulls the Bruins within 1. 3:45 on the clock. Davis up top. Gorman wants Covington. Kicked out of bounds from Snider. Mackenzie Snider will stay on this end with Snider. 3:34 on the clock. Look for Pickens, nice catch, but too far underneath the basket. Rebounded by Douglas, a strong rebound. Now to Dubé. Dubé, a little hesitation dribble. Got it all the way to the cup, but a nice rebound from Davis. Elijah Davis, Covington, Senior to senior, foul. Covington will head back to the charity stripe. As that should be a shooting foul. It will be a shooting foul as Douglas picks up her second, 3:17 on the clock. Covington to the line. Covington shoots it. 62% from the free throw line. (26-24).
32, Rice.
Rice checks in for Snider and Woods for Northrop. 3:17 on the clock. (27-24). Snider 4-1 in conference. Northrop 3-2. Looking to even that up and pull within into second place. As everybody played for second this year in the Summit Athletic Conference, no doubt about that, with another 17th ranked team in the country, the Homestead Lady Spartans. As that will be a loose ball foul. We'll head to the other end to shoot some free throws. 1-1. That'll be Covington to the line.
44, Tyler Covington again at the line.
Has 10 points. Leads all scorers as Dubé checks out and Thatcher in. Rashida Ray with just a load of juniors on her roster. All juniors except Kayla Woods and Treva Datcher, who doesn't get much playing time. She's a sophomore, but the rest are juniors and play a ton for head coach Rashida Ray. 3-ball. Got it! You can see on that last one, Morgan Hughes was feeling it out. That time she dialed it in with the triple, 27-27, 2:35 left. Davis, Covington. Dribble drive, baseline, off glass and one. Outstanding move from Delasia Davis, better known as Baby D. Gets the bucket and will head to the line for the chance at the three-point opportunity. Now with 4 points, averages 4 a game, just scratching the surface. Had an outstanding game against Homestead in the 2016 Parkview Sports Medicine Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament. That was played at Wayne High School December 26th through the 29th. SummitCitySports.com was live for all 18 there. So 2-point advantage for Snider. Tried to leave it to Franco. Kicked out. Nice save by Snider. Thatcher, that's a 2. Got it. Ariel Thatcher drains the bucket. 2 minutes left, 29-29. Our 4th tie of the game. Covington, 17-foot jumper, back rim, no good. Rebounded by Woods, knocked away. Where's it at? And a jump ball called. We'll head to Northrop. The alternating possession for 1:47 left. 29-29. Up top, Franco, Snider, Woods. Woods with the dribble drive, goes to the baseline, and a travel called on Woods. I'd like to see her catch that down on the block, one dribble and go to a move. You know, her coming from the top of the key led to the turnover. 1:31 on the clock, tied up at 29 apiece. It's Davis. Guarded by Franco. Davis, 3-ball, back rim no good, rebounded by Thatcher. Lost the handle for a second, then picked up, and a foul on Davis. 10th team foul. We'll shoot 2 free throws here in the double bonus. Ariel Thatcher to the line.
14, Ariel Thatcher at the line.
Thatcher with 9 points of the 29 for her squad. and does get the roll. 4 for 5 now from the charity stripe in this first half. This is Thatcher, player of the week a couple of weeks ago. Front rim, no good. Beautiful rebound, just was not boxed out. And Mackenzie Snider went all the way and grabbed the board, and then a turnover on Snider. Momentum squarely on the Lady Bruins back, 32-29, their first lead in quite some time. 1:07 left in the half. She likes to shoot it. Can't get that to go. Dubé with a nice board. Blocked. Beautiful block by Hinton. Here's Pickens. And blocked, but a foul on Hughes. Morgan Hughes with the foul. 53.5 seconds remaining in this first half. Pickens to the line to shoot a pair. Can't get that to go, short. 53.5 left. Pickens hits 1 of 2, now with 3 points. 52 seconds on the clock, no shot clock in the state of Indiana. Here's Thatcher. Along with Hughes, Snider, Dubé, and Woods, kicks it. Snider can't get it to go, that was Hughes. Rebounded by Hinton. Hinton looks to push over the timeline. What a double dribble. She even had a little smile on her face. She knows she got away with it. Good screen. That's number 33, McKenna Hurst, who's just checked in. Dribble drive baseline by Pickens, no good. Covington with the board. Put back, no good, but we'll head back to the line. Kyla Covington. She will shoot a pair. Woods with the foul, 20 seconds on the clock.
Number 44, Kyla Covington at the line.
Up and good for Covington. Pulls her squad within 1. Tiny Williams checks in with the offense for defense here with 20.1 seconds. Tiny Williams so important. Averages 7 points a game and nearly 7.5 boards, as that's a jump ball. We'll stay here with Snider. So 18.4 on the clock. Rashida Ray may want to get Tiny Williams out the contest. Looks like she's going to stick with her. Don't want her to pick up a cheap foul with under 20 seconds left. Covington, dribble drive, pops it out. Near side, Pickens, nice move. Off glass, can't get it to go. Comes down to Thatcher, 10 seconds on the clock. Thatcher, Dubé, oh, knocked away, Pickens. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the bucket. And Snider will go into the half with the lead with your score. The Snider Lady Panthers up 33-32 over the home Northrop Lady Bruins. SummitCitySports.com is live. We'll take a short break here, ladies and gentlemen. Join you as we get closer to the second half. Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Also proud to announce that SummitCitySports.com is proud to partner with the News Sentinel, Allen County's oldest continuously operating business, bringing you the most comprehensive high school athletic coverage in the area. The News Sentinel is available for delivery 6 times a week in Allen County and always online at www.news-sentinel.com. So as we get started, second half, 1-point game, just what we expected here coming into the first game of the doubleheader. Boys will follow this matchup. Tentative tip for 7:30 p.m. tonight after this contest with the outstanding, the top 50 player, the senior Malik Williams for Snider, averaging 23 points a game for new head coach Jeremy Roush. As he can flat up, light it up. No one can get a hand in his face. He is all of 7 foot with outstanding length. So it's going to be ever important for Nico Bracester, the big fella, to clog up the paint and force Williams out. And Richard Robertson, look for him to explode in front of this crowd. That's going to be hype, I can guarantee you, for that boys game. Douglas missed that post move. Out now to Snider. Davis. Barnes. That's just how that started in the first half for Snider with turnovers. I want to start out that slow again. Northrop and their fans get into this. Tiny Williams up top. You like to see her get more post catches. Thatcher can't get it to go. Nice board by Covington. Use that lower half to weed out the offensive rebounder. Now Hirsch, she's missed a lot of that first half with 2 fouls. She takes it right to the cup, no good. The length of Douglas bothered that. We'll go out. We'll stay here on this side with Snider. So you're starting 5 for Snider on the floor, as well as Northrop's. Snider with Hurst, Davis, Hinton, Covington, and Barnes. Here's Hurst. Covington dribble drive on Tiny Williams, can't get it to go. Douglas trying to get boarded, rebounded by Barnes. Good track down. Good cut from Hurst and dropped it to Covington. Covington, a nice job with the left hand to fend off the shot blocker. And Douglas with the foul. That will be her 3rd, so that's a big call on Brianna Douglas, the junior. Send Covington back to the line. She will shoot a pair. And can't get it to go. .6:48 on the clock. 33-32. Snider now takes a 2-point edge as Covington hits the second. 6:45 left in the third. 2-point edge for Snider. Hughes goes baseline. Tried to kick it out to Douglas, knocked away and stolen by Davis. Davis looking for that space, can't find it. Good defense in transition for Northrop. Here comes Thatcher. She's an outstanding player out in the open floor. Takes it right at Hinton and a foul. And that will be 2 shots for Ariel Thatcher. 10 points at the break.
Ariel Thatcher at the line.
Averages just under 14 for head coach Rashida Ray. Front rim no good. Second attempt. Front rim no good. 0 for 2 that trip. So we'll stay at a 2-point edge for the Lady Panthers. Look for Covington. Covington, reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Douglas. Douglas now to Thatcher. Thatcher, good look to Tiny Williams. Nice looking transition to Tiny Williams at the finish. That's her first bucket. And out of bounds. We'll stay on this end with Snider, 34-34. Just under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Inbound to Covington. Leaves it to Davis. Davis into the paint, leaves it to Hurst. Hurst in the paint, blocked. Tiny Williams with the block and then knocked away from Hurst by Dubé. We'll stay with the Lady Panthers. 5:45 left in the third. Inbound underneath their own basket. Will the Lady Panthers. Lasia Davis into Covington, just over the outstretched hands of Tiny Williams. Barnes on the wing. Wants Davis off a curl. Davis takes it in the corner. Baseline dribble drive. Tried to leave it to Covington. Covington knocked down. Hinton, near side, Davis. Like to see Davis shoot that bunny right there, pull up from that right elbow, and that dribble drive has it wide open, and that's a travel on Hurst. You can see it coming. The pressure continues for Northrop on the defensive end, 34-34, 5:22 left in the third. Thatcher. Douglas, that right elbow, just stop, pop, no good, got her own board, can't get it to go. Tiny Williams with the length, but Douglas comes down. Kicks it out. Hughes, that's one you don't want to leave open for Northrop. That is Morgan Hughes. She hits a triple to give the three-point edge. The three-point edge back to Snider. Back to Northrop. Morgan Hughes shoots at 34% beyond the arc on the season through the first 13 games. Good look, hitting, skip the Barnes, need it, short. Northrop with a chance to push on this three-point edge. Thatcher, baseline dribble drive on Barnes, trying to flip it up with the left hand, no good. Here comes Davis. Davis tried to flip it, nice steal from Thatcher. Thatcher, and we'll have a blocking foul. Nope, we have a travel called, contact with Thatcher and Covington, no call. They'll call the travel. Three-point edge for Northrop, 4:26 left in the third. Full court pressure. This is this 2-2-1 trap from Rashida Ray. Good press break. Hinton, Davis. Hinton rubs the screen off Hurst. Now Barnes, they go weave action. Barnes looking for the opening, looks at Covington, and Douglas, smart defense, comes off her defender, help side, and the steal, and that's going to be a foul on Hurst on the floor. That'll be Alana Hurst's third foul. Under 4 minutes left in the third, three-point edge for Northrop. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. Dubé, Douglas, Thatcher, Tiny Williams, and Hughes for the Lady Bruins. Dubé on the wing. Into the paint, floater, no good. Rebounded by Douglas again, and a foul. Snider faithful does not like it, but definitely was lodged off her spot. And we have a foul and a timeout called by head coach Rashida Ray with 3:46 left in the third, 37-34. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Coach Friend wanting more aggressiveness and hustle out of his Lady Panther squad. That was that timeout. That was the story of that whole 30-second timeout. Not liking the effort from his Lady Panthers. Douglas hits on the free throw. Now with 7. Douglas can't get that to go. Delisha Davis with the rebound to Hinton. Hinton, 15-foot pull up, got it. Nice play with Hinton and Davis. Davis on the curl and stopped out of bounds, stopped over the inline on the inbounds. Turnover, costly one on Northrop, 38-36. 3:32 left in the third. Into Covington. Can't get it to go. Tiny Williams with the board. She has great length for the junior. Most of this squad will be returning for head coach Rashida Ray. Great knockaway. Hurst can't get to it, and that will out of bounds. The Lady Bruins will keep possession. 3:17 on the clock, left in the third. Down low, Douglas. Ripped away from a lot of Hurst, trying to pack it. Couldn't. Hatcher, no good. Rebounded by Davis. Davis looks to push, no numbers, but finds it, makes her own numbers. Barnes, no good. Thatcher with a beautiful board. Under 3 minutes left in the third. Coach Rashida Ray wants him to slow down. Hughes is trying to feed Tiny Williams in the post. Kicks it out, Dubé, wing three, no good. And Tiny Williams just hustles more. Led to an open three, no good. Douglas with the rebound. Covington takes it right away, and the outlet stolen by Thatcher. Covington didn't even look before she threw it that time, and a foul on Hinton. That will be the fourth team foul, and the second on Dejanay Hinton. Ooh, check it. They got that on Northrop. Ooh, they're going to call that out of bounds. So 38-36. Kenzie Snider checks in for Brianna Douglas. So Snider, Thatcher, Dubé, Tiny Williams, and Franco. For Northrop, for Snider, Covington, Barnes, Hinton, Davis, and Hurst, your starting five. Here's Alana Hurst. Covington up top. Covington, good hands by Dubé, knocked it away. Covington got it back. Good pump fake and finish. Kyla Covington with the bucket, ties it up. 2:05 left in the third. 38-38. Dubé. Franco, Barnes on her. Franco tried to kick it to Tiny Williams, knocked away, picked up. Davis, good spin move. And foul by Thatcher. That will send Delasia Davis to the line, the sophomore.
Number 23.
She will shoot a pair here. Davis averages 4 points a game. Can't hit that. She'll stay at 4. That's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe for Delasia Davis. 78% free throw shooter. You see it there. 1 of 3 so far, 5 points.
23, Morgan Hughes checking in now for the Lady Bruins.
Thatcher, she'll set up the offense. 1:40 left in this third quarter. Thatcher pulls up, got it. Sweet looking jumper, Ariel Thatcher, their leading scorer. Now with 12 points and double dribble turnover. Northrop with a 1 point edge, 1:28 left in the third. Franco, Thatcher. Tiny Williams wants it. Tiny Williams with the screen, Thatcher. Pump fake, now Tiny Williams. Hughes for 3, no good, rebounded by Covington. On to Davis. Hinton, baseline dribble drive, pulls it back out. Now Barnes, open for 3, no good. And that will go out of bounds. 56 seconds on the clock. And they will stay with Snider. That far official called the touch. Jumped in, that should have been a violation on Davis. Jumped in the air to throw that inbounds pass. Covington, drop step, no good. And a blocking foul on Tiny Williams.
Number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams. Number 44, Kyla Covington at the line.
Covington back to the line. hits on the first. Tied up at 40s. Kyla Covington, 47.5 seconds remaining. We're tied up at 40 apiece. Covington is 62% free throw shooter. Brianna Douglas getting ready to check back in on the free throw make by Covington. Now with 16 points for the senior. She's the leading scorer for her team on the season with 20, actually 20.7, so just under 21. Averages nearly 9 boards a game, a block and a steal. As Tani Williams checks out. Good look to Snider. Snider, Covington did a great job straight up. Outstanding post defense from Kyla Covington. Stood up strong. 37.9 seconds, 1 point lead for the Lady Panthers. Hurst nearly got that. Thatcher, Dubé off the screen, baseline, floater. That just spun out. Covington with another board. Here's Davis. Wide open's hitting, steps back for the three and left it short. Dubé taken away. Jumper blocked by Douglas. Battle for the board. Brianna Douglas comes down with it. She'll be smart to pull this up. As that led to the turnover. Good outlet to Hurst. Alana Hurst with the lay-in. Now with 5, 3-point edge, 2 seconds on the clock. Dubé, good if it goes. Blocked by Hurst. They want a foul. Good head coach Rashida Ray. Wanted a foul, not called on the three from behind. Looked like a foul, but not called. They wanted it on Hurst. Not called, so 43-40 your score. Snider on top. 8 minutes left in this contest. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com. Of course, bringing you tonight's broadcast. We will be followed right after this game, we'll be followed by the boys contest between Northrop and Snider. An outstanding matchup. Look for a lot of high-flying action. Northrop with one of the most athletic wings you'll see in the state, and Tavon Johnson, and an outstanding scorer in Richard Robertson and company. Good squad, led by head coach Ron Shamble in his second year. They will take on the first-year head coach Jeremy Roush, who came over from DeKalb High School. This is 8th year coaching, first year at Snider, as they find themselves 2-0 in the conference. Nice look to Covington. Beautiful job. Covington with the bucket. 5-point lead now for Snider. 7:40 on the clock. Dubé, they run the wing. Hughes took a look at the three, and then we'll have a foul on the floor on the post defense on Hurst. Hurst will get hit with the hold. Thatcher looked to inbound underneath her own basket. Inbound, Douglas tries to take it on Hurst. May have got away with a double dribble. Douglas got her own bucket and put back with a foul on Covington. Looked like she was straight up, then Covington. That'll be her third and the team's fifth. First one up and good from Brianna Douglas. 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. Douglas, a 60% free throw shooter, 1 and 2, and got Thatcher with the board. Douglas, spin dribble, blocked by Hurst, but still got it to go. Good strength from Brianna Douglas, and they pull within 2, 7:05 left. That goes off the foot of Dubé. They'll reset it near side. will inbound underneath on their own baseline. Will Snider. Delasia Davis. She moves her feet on that inbounds. Doug Hughes. Good look to Douglas, couldn't handle it. Dubé in the corner. Step back three, Dubé can't get it to go. Crowd would have went nuts on that one. Here's Hinton. Hinton looks baseline, goes right by Dubé. Reverse layup, blocked by Douglas and a foul. Looked like all ball. Good block by Brianna Douglas. And a foul called. That will be 2 shots coming for Dejanay Hinton, the senior. 6:39 on the clock, 45-43. Brianna Douglas will check out. Alicia Tiny Williams checks in for the Lady Bruins. Spun out, no good. Rebounded by Tiny Williams, 46-43, will stay. 6.5 left in the game. Blocked by Covington. Hughes, good find to Tiny Williams with the finish and one. Alicia Tiny Williams just checked back in the game. And she will head to the line for the chance at that 3-point opportunity. 46-45, your score. Kaylin Pickens checks back in along with McKenna Hurst. Dejanay Hinton checks out along with Hannah Barnes. 6:28 on the clock. Alicia Tiny Williams can tie it up with this free throw. And converts the junior. 6 points all coming in this half. 5 points all coming in this half. Covington with a beautiful move. That is a grown woman move right there. Covington, it's a 2-point edge back for the Lady Panthers. 6:10 on the clock and a pushing foul. I believe they'll get Pickens on that. It will be the 1-and-1.
Number 4, Kaylin Pickens.
Pickens with the foul, 1-and-1. That will send Ariel Thatcher to the line. Hannah Barnes ready to check back in for Snider. So Barnes in and Pickens out. 2-point edge for the Lady Panthers. 4-and-1 in conference. Northrop 3-and-2 here in the SAC. Hits on the front end, does Thatcher.
Number 4, Kaylin Pickens back there for Snider.
She'll have to wait for a change of possessions that Pickens tried to check back in. She just checked out on this possession, has to wait for the change of the possession to be able to check in per the rules. So Thatcher, she hits. And over the line, huge call. So we'll stay 48-47. And now Pickens can come in to do the change up possession. McKenna Hurst will check out. So Barnes with Hurst, Davis, Pickens, and Covington. Your 5 for the Lady Panthers. 6 minutes left in the game. Pickens, nice curl into the paint. Goes glass, can't get it to go. And Tiny Williams with the board. And Covington, a travel. Thought Covington was going to get hit with the cheapie. What a travel called on Tiny Williams. Will inbound underneath their own basket. Will Snider, 5:54 on the clock. 1-point game. Snider on top. Davis. Good jump stop. Can't get it to go. Knocked away from Hurst. Boarded by Dubé. Needs help. Finds it in Thatcher. Numbers for Northrop. Hughes, 3-ball. Nope, a 2. That's a 2 for Hughes.
Number 23, Morgan Hughes.
5.5 left. Northrop back with the lead, 49-48. SummitCitySports.com is live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports Like and follow our Facebook page as Barnes in the paint, kicks it near side, 3 ball, couldn't get it from Davis. Battle for the board comes down to Hughes. Hughes will pull it out. Dangerous pass and out of bounds. Hughes, no reason to rush that pass, could have just pulled it out. They give you 10 seconds for a reason to bring it over the timeline. So 5:10 left in this game, 49-48, Northrop on top. Leading scorer for Northrop, 20, is Kyla Covington. Here's Hurst. Davis. Barnes open for 3, no good, off front rim. Rebounded by Thatcher, had Hughes. Hughes, turn around right-handed jump hook, got it. Morgan Hughes, it looked like she was gonna pull it out. Instead, went to that right-handed jump hook for the bucket, 3-point edge for Northrop, 4.5 minutes left. Lana Hurst in the corner to Davis. Real stagnant, here's Covington in the post, goes opposite side and fouled by Tiny Williams. Two-shot foul for Covington. That will be Tiny Williams' 4th personal foul and the 5th team foul. Covington to the line. That's 20. Make it 21. 51-49. Dubé checks out, as well as Tiny Williams. In is Douglas and Snider. And does hit them both. Kyla Covington, money from the free throw line. Now 22 points, that's a game high. Pulls her club within 1. 51-50, gets a screen from Douglas, does Thatcher. Up top, Hughes. Hughes, dribble drive in the paint, kicks it to Douglas. Franco. Good steal from Pickens. And a foul on the reach. But a steal out front from Pickens. That'll be Thatcher's 2nd, the team's 6th. Ball was that call was on the floor, so we'll inbound on their own baseline. Will Snider, 51-50, 4 minutes on the clock. Inbound to Covington. Covington wants it cleared out. Nope, she wanted Davis down low. Hurst, pump fake, 1 dribble. Davis, nice screen from Hurst, couldn't get it to go though. And up from Davis and a foul. Fouls on number 3, Mackenzie Snider. 7th team foul. We'll be shooting 2 on the 2-shot foul. This is Delisha Davis. Converts on the first, that's Davis.
Number 2, Naomi Dubé back in for Northrop.
.344 on the clock, 51-51. Davis can't break the tie. Rebounded by Snider. They'll leave it to Thatcher, he'll start the offense. 51-51, 3.5 minutes left. Gonna ask for any start to this double header. Ooh, man, got a push off, did Pickens. Thatcher tried to pick the foul. Davis up top, finds Barnes, wide open 3-ball, Hurst in the corner. Pull up, fade away, no good. Dubé with an outstanding box out, and the foul on Pickens.
Foul's on number 4, Taylor Pickens.
8th team foul on Snider. That will send Northrop to the line for the 1 and a bonus. Naomi Dubé to the line. And a full timeout called on the floor from Rashida Ray. Northrop wants to talk about it. 51-51, 3:18 on the clock. SummitCitySports.com is live.
And a reminder, at the conclusion of the contest, please stay off the playing surface. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Jake Atkinson on the camera. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. This is the first game of the doubleheader. We will have the boys follow after this girls game, after the completion of this girls contest. But before we head to the boys, we have one that's going down to the wire. 51-51 is your score. 3:18 left. Covington leads all scorers with 22 for Snider. Naomi Dubé to the line. Dubé shoots it 81% from the charity stripe for the junior. 5'3" guard. 1-1. Can't get the front end, and rebound by her, so a costly miss. Davis, Covington wide open, good lead to Pickens. Nice teamwork there from Snider. 3:05 left in the game, 53-51. Douglas, good dribble drive, and the bucket. Brianna Douglas having her best game this year, in my opinion. Ties it up at 53s. Left elbows, her still gonna come back out. Davis, Malaysia Davis will start. Barnes, Hurst, Davis. They want Covington down low. Good skip pass, now they do get Covington. Baseline, right hand, can't spin it in. Battle for the board comes down to Snider. Guns to Snider, here's Thatcher. Lost the handle, comes up to Barnes, 2:20 on the clock. 53-53, Barnes will hold it up. As they'll wait for Covington. Nope, Davis will take it in, right-handed lay-in, no good. And here comes Thatcher, leaves it to Douglas, and the bucket, the lead back for Northrop. 55-53, Douglas with her 13th point. Covington, too easy. You can't let her catch it that low, as she will dominate if she catches the ball down that low. Tied up 55-55. Timeout on the floor. 1:49 on the clock. SummitCitySports.com is live. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, and follow it, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine, of course, is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We have you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Also, big shout out to Sports Center Inc., who is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Also, SummitCitySports.com is proud to partner with the News Sentinel, Allen County's oldest continuous operating business, bringing you the most comprehensive high school athletics coverage in the area. The News Sentinel is available for delivery 6 times a week in Allen County and always online at www.news-sentinel.com. 1:49 on the clock, 55-55 your score. Coming down to crunch time. Who's going to be the hero here tonight in the first game of the doubleheader? Full court pressure from Snider. Taken away by Hurst and then knocked out of bounds by Northrop. Will go to Snider. 1:42 remaining. 55-55 is your score. Davis, Hurst, Barnes, Covington, and Pickens, excuse me. Davis needs help, gets it in Hurst. Davis wants Covington down low and knocked away and stolen by Thatcher. That's her 5th unofficially. Thatcher, somebody needs to stop ball. Can't.
14, Ariel Thatcher.
Ariel Thatcher took it all the way. Steal right into the bucket. 57-55, 30-second timeout. Called by head coach Rashida Ray. Feels the momentum. 120. Just a couple of stops away is head coach Rashida Ray, and moving to 4-2 in the conference and trying to even up with the Lady Panthers. 57-55. balanced scoring effort for the Lady Bruins here this evening. 15 from Thatcher, 13 from Douglas, 10 from Hughes. Tiny Williams with 5. So we will get set, 1:20 left. Davis. Wants Barnes. Wants Hurst now, they do get it to her. Let's go to Covington down low, where are they going? Davis, and a trip. Foul called on Thatcher on the push. Be 1-1, 1:05 left in this game. Hughes will check in for Northrop. Franco out. Alicia Davis to the charity stripe. Big free throws, her squad down by 2, 1:05 left. SummitCitySports.com is live from Northrop High School. Davis hits the front end. Big free throw from the sophomore. Looking to tie it up on the back end of this 1-and-1. Up and good for Davis. Davis now with 8 points. Full court pressure from Snider, tied up at 57. Here's Thatcher. Crossing over on Pickens. Baseline cut off by Pickens. Douglas. Like to see Douglas take Hurst down low. Here she goes. Douglas, back it in. That a girl. Good drop step, gets her own board. Put back, no good, but a foul. Foul will be called on Snider, so that will send Brianna Douglas to the line with 46.8 seconds remaining in the game. 57-57 is your score. Brianna Douglas.
Brianna Douglas at the line.
Shooting 2 shots. Douglas front rims, no good. 60% free throw shooter from the charity stripe on the season. 46.8 seconds left. We're still tied at 57. Can she break the tie here? Douglas. Front rim, no good. Alicia Tiny Williams with the rebound. 42 seconds and a double dribble. Turnover. And a full timeout called by head coach Greg Friend. Head coach Rashida Ray saying the ball didn't have possession, so the travel or double dribble shouldn't have been called. I may have agreed with head coach Rashida Ray on that, as also Thatcher let the ball hit the ground instead of grabbing it, which would have been a travel, but that's the call. Either way, 57-57, 41.3 seconds left in this game. Full timeout called by head coach Friend. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jake Atkinson on the camera. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. We're in the first game of the doubleheader between these two squads. The boys will take the hardwood after this contest. Tentative tip to 7:30. 39 seconds on the clock. Snider look to hold to the last shot or the best available. Let's see what they choose to do. Thatcher, a 5-second clock is going. She needs help. Nearly turned over and does. Thatcher, 22 seconds. Off glass, no good. Rebounded by Thatcher and a foul. A foul on Snider. That's the 10th team foul. That's a double bonus coming. Ariel Thatcher can break the tie.
Number 14,
shooting the double bonus, 18.7 seconds left. 3 timeouts for Snider, 1 timeout for Rashida Ray and Northrop. Thatcher breaks the tie. Cool, calm, and collected. 16 points now for Thatcher, 58-57. There's 18.7 seconds left. I'd imagine Coach Friend will get a timeout and make her a miss here. Thatcher, no good. Tiny Williams trying to track it down, rebounded by Snider. They're down by 1, 15 seconds on the clock. Timeout called by Coach Friend. They'll get the ball over the timeline with 12.5 seconds left in the contest. SummitCitySports.com live from Northrop High School. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play here. You can follow me on Twitter at Tim Atkinson22. That's at Tim Atkinson22 on Twitter. You can follow Summit City Sports at 260 Sports. At 260 Sports. You can follow and like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As we are coming down to the wire, 12.5 left in this game, 58-57. Northrop on top. Head coach Rashida Ray and Coach Friend going over his last minute words with the Lady Panthers. They need a bucket. Let's see what they will do here out of the timeout. Barnes looked to inbound, 12.5 left. Inbound to Covington and knocked out of bounds. Costly turnover for Snider. 10.8 left on the clock. Snider's gonna have to foul immediately. And there's the foul, 9.2. That will send number 15, Rain Franco, to the line. Franco just 50% from the charity stripe on 1 of 2 coming into tonight. Has not gone to the charity stripe here this evening. So the double bonus. Back rim and no good. Rain Franco looking to make it a 2-point game with this make. Franco can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tiny Williams. No need for that jumper. And out of bounds with 4 seconds. Franco just lost her head there, got caught up in the excitement and shot that jumper instead of getting fouled. 58.57 or 58-57, 4.3 on the clock. You don't want to foul. You don't want to foul if you're Thatcher, and that's a travel, and that's the game. The Northrop Lady Bruins get the W here at home. What a game, 58-57. Congratulations to the Northrop Lady Bruins. Kyla Covington was the game high with 22 points in a losing effort. What a win from head coach Rashida Ray and getting the dub in the first game of our doubleheader between these two schools. What a game, came right down to the wire, and Snider will drop to 4-2 in the conference, and Northrop will move to 4-2 in the conference. What a contest here at Northrop High School, as all the players will head to the center of the court for the tribute and prayer to the deceased Peyton Shamble, who died earlier in the year, a player for Snider High School. So we'll leave on this note, but congratulations once again to the Northrop Lady Bruins, picking up the dub, moving to 4-2 in conference. Congratulations. SummitCitySports.com was live.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that everyone rise as we honor the life of Snider girls basketball player Peyton Chappell and show support of Northrop boys head coach Rod and his wife Tawana in a circle of friendship created by Snider and Northrop players and coaches. Please join us now in showing tribute to the late Peyton Chappell, her family, and the Snider Northrop programs. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is what sportsmanship is all about. Thank you.